What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Aries. So shout out to the Ram fam. Shout out to Kevin. We're going to get it popping here in just a bit. As always, I do like to say, guys, if you're interested in a personal read, you can check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description box below. If you want to come and catch me, I'll be happy to book you. But what's going on, everybody? Hey, Kevin, what's going on, Tasha? What's going on, Adriana, Veronica, Ren? What's going on, Itty, Fawn? What's happening, Terry, Trish, Dylan? How's everybody hanging today? Juanita's review, hello. What's going on, everybody? Excuse me for 1 second, guys. Thank you very much. Welcome in, man. Happy Wednesday, guys. Why so late for today? Today was just a day where I needed to catch up on lots of rest, considering that full moon in Cancer last night left me with almost zero sleep. I did take some extra time to snooze off today and decided to work later. So honestly, that worked in my favor, considering how tired I was early in the morning to begin with. So it was just a long day and I needed myself some rest. But anyhow, let's get into it. We're going to start here with the Ram fam. So let's see what's popping in here for Team Aries coming on into your next 24 hours. So what information do we got showing up here for Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What information's rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Hey, what's going on, Jamie? Haven't been in my lives for so long. Appreciate you coming on in nonetheless. Thanks for stopping by and welcome back. What do we got going on here for Aries in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Ram fam, let's see what's going on here for you. Starting out with the overall energy, we have here the Ace of Swords. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taking a look here into the current energy, we have here the King of Swords, what it is you're dealing with, Aries. We have here the Two of Wands. Taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Five of Cups in the upright position as well. So let's have a look here and see what's going on in your next 24. Now, we do start out here first and foremost with an Ace of Swords paired to a King of Swords. So let's take a look here at this information. I kind of feel here right off the bat for you, Aries, Ace of Swords to the King of Swords, you're probably in a place where you're coming to a realization that there needs to be more boundaries required in some sort of situation or relationship that you're currently dealing with. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Two of Wands. I kind of get the feeling with the Two of Wands here intuitively that somebody here is kind of going either way with you. Like, I'm almost picking up like somebody here is scouting like how much they can push you until it's too much. Somebody here is testing your boundaries. It's like they can go down this path, they can go down that path, but instead of maybe asking you on one path what your boundaries may be, they've taken the path of let's test the boundaries of the Ram fam, okay? Now, I'm not sure who this is. It could be anybody, somebody within your family sector. It could be your kid, because kids are always testing boundaries. This could be the energy possibly of a friend or maybe somebody new you're connecting with, but however, you're like, okay, wait a minute, they're pushing some buttons here, and I gotta do something about it with this King of Swords. Having a look here at the outcome, Five of Cups, I think that somebody here has been pushing your boundaries in a manner where maybe it's been kind of disappointing. Maybe you haven't been very happy with how far they're going. And Aries, it's like, you know what? I can't let this person think that whatever it is they're doing is acceptable. So with that being said here for you, Five of Cups, I'm not going to allow this to continue to happen. King of Swords, it's time for me to step up my boundaries and make sure first and foremost that they are being reinforced with this individual that you're dealing with. So very interesting storyline. Like I said, it could be anybody, friend, family member, lover, but you are at that point in time here, guys, where you're not letting somebody continue to push your buttons. Remember, while you may not be a Taurus, you know, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns at the end of the day, right? So you fuck around, you find out, if you will. So Aries, I think that this is the energy of saying, you know what, maybe I've let somebody kind of get on a little bit more than they should have, or I've let somebody kind of push boundaries a little bit more than they should have. So with that being said, I'm going to make sure they're enforced and somebody understands what I'm not interested in tolerating going forward. Okay, very interesting. If it's your story, cool. If not, no worries. But Aries, thanks for tuning on in. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Kevin said, wow, you just hit the bullseye. Happy to resonate with you, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in nonetheless. Really appreciate you. So we did start out here today with our Ram fam. Fire signs were first. Let's go ahead and do fire, water, air, and earth, jumping into our water, let's have a look here at our Scorpio gang and go ahead and get it popping. By the way, what's going on, Yola? How are you? Hopefully all is well. What's going on, Meaty92? How's everything going? Hope you're enjoying the holidays and doing well. Sending everybody in the chat good vibes. Thank you, and likewise, and very happy Mondays. What is popping in with you? All right, let's see what's going on, Team Scorpio, coming into the next 24. Message is showing up here for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiacs in the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Scorpio, we're getting our last shuffle over here. Overall energy for you is a 10 of Cups in reverse. You might be dealing with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taking a look into the current energy, 6 of Wands in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, Scorpios. We got a 6 of Cups in reverse, and taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the 2 of Cups in the upright position. Okay, let's take a look and see what's up. Now, if you're a Scorpio, 10 of Cups reversed here, and we pair that 10 of Cups in reversed, and we pair it here with a 6 of Wands in reverse. So kind of getting the sense here for Scorpios, I think right now you're choosing to kind of take focus or take the attention off of someone or something. There definitely seems to be a lot of disinterest, I feel, showing up in your next 24 hours. I mean, looking at what it is you're dealing with, 6 of Cups reversed. Why am I seeing a situation? This is what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. You're like, I've dealt with this enough in the past, I won't deal with it again. And it doesn't have to be necessarily that a specific person's done something into the past, or it doesn't have to be that a specific person's done something in the past and they're repeating the behavior. But let's say, for example, you have a new boyfriend, you explain to your new boyfriend what your ex-boyfriend did in the past and that you're never going to tolerate that again. And then here comes your new boyfriend doing the same shit your ex did. You know, it doesn't have to be one person who made a mistake making a same mistake, but it could be about maybe somebody done something to you in the past. You've explained that it's not something you'd like or tolerate, and then the person you're dealing with who might be brand new does it. And it's like, WTF, you know? So I'm kind of getting that sense here for Scorpios where it's like, I did not sign up for this in the past and I won't sign up for it today. Like, I'm not ever going to go through some sort of position or period of time again. And I feel like you've made that abundantly clear to somebody. Not sure who this somebody is. It could be anybody you're connecting with, but looking at the outcome here, 2 of Cups, I feel like after having that conversation with the person you're dealing with and kind of showing that this is not going to be a situation you're going to entertain, invest into, nor be happy with, I think the person you're connecting with here reconnects with you. And more than likely with this 2 of Cups, it could be an apology coming in for Scorpios. And if it's not necessarily just an apology, it's an overall resolution where the person you're dealing with is saying, I'm sorry, you're right, I don't want to bring that kind of energy to the table. So it's interesting, but yeah, it could be anybody. It could be somebody within the family sector, the friendship sector. It definitely could be somebody that you're connecting with romantically. But Scorpios, I feel here for your next 24 hours, if you have been in a space where you've conveyed to somebody something you've gone through and they've kind of done it again, or if you are dealing with somebody who's repeating maybe negative behaviors, it's like, this isn't going to fly with me and this is not what I'm going to entertain. You know, I've been through it once, I won't be through it again. And that's just simply going to be that. So, you know, similar to what I said for Aries, in a way, you guys have a similar reading to Aries, which I just read for, where it's like you're reinforcing this boundary. All right. So take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Scorpios, appreciate you tuning in here nonetheless. Thank you guys so much here for watching. Okay. All right, Scorps, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Always stand your ground, baby, okay? All right, guys, so we did our water. We also did our fire. Let's get on into our air signs and see what we got going on. Jumping into the air, what's popping in here for Team Libra in the next 24? What's going on for Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Libra in the next 24 hours? Team Libra, I feel like you guys are coming in here pretty quick. So we're going to get our last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is going on here for you. So let's go ahead and take a look. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Devil in reverse. You might be connecting here possibly with a Capricorn for a few of you. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the 10 of Wands, what it is you're dealing with, Libra. We got a 7 of Pence. Having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Strength in the reverse position coming out here too. So Libra peeps, what's going on? You could be dealing with a Leo, possibly a Capricorn, since we have these 2 major arcanas coming into play. But I feel here first and foremost, Devil in reverse here to a 10 of Wands in the upright. I think right now it's kind of about looking at all the stuff you're dealing with and going through and releasing the stress and kind of saying, you know what, it's time to look at this from more of a neutral standpoint and take on one thing one step at a time. I feel like this is about de-stressing yourself. Maybe you're very overwhelmed. Maybe you have a lot to do. Like your next 24 hours could be, maybe you have tons of tasks to do at work. Maybe you have a lot to do in general. It could be like a super busy day. And as overwhelming as it is, it's like having a negative attitude or perspective isn't what's going to help. So with that being said, I feel like you're tapping into more of a neutral standpoint. It's like, let me not work harder, let me work smarter, you know? If I have to take care of X, Y, and Z, or if I have to do X, Y, and Z, being in a shitty mood is not going to be beneficial. So I'm going to do what I can to be as calm as I can and take on one task at a time. Maybe you guys have a lot happening tomorrow in the workspace. Maybe in general you have a lot happening, or there's maybe just so much going on at once, maybe on an emotional level for some of you too. But the point here says, if you allow yourself to be in that negative standpoint, you're going to continue to get more overwhelmed. So this is about bringing in your inner calm and really tackling it at one task or one problem or one situation at a time. And that's the best way to work things, right? Looking at what you're dealing with, Seven of Pentacles, here you are, guys, making your investments. It's like, I can invest wisely into an overwhelming situation, or I can invest unwisely. You know, I got to do what's going to help me, not hurt me. So rather than being in a negative space or unhappy, or rather than, you know, looking at this as, you know, a terrible time or a terrible day, it's like, hey, I got a lot to do today. Let's just be as calm as we can, take it one step at a time. So you're making the right investment mentally here, and you're definitely taking the right approach is what I want to say here for Libras. You know, having a look here at the outcome, Team Libra, strength in reverse. I think your next 24 hours may have you a little bit wiped, okay? If you have a busy day, you might be super tired at the end of the day. If you had a crazy work day or it was hectic, you could be super tired. But it's like, I feel like this is almost like a victory accomplishment kind of thing. Like, it's always nice to have that great sleep after you had such a long day, but you accomplished everything like a badass. So I feel like this is basically saying strength reversed. You may have used all your strength within this day, but you were successful, and now you can go have that victory nap or that victory sleep moving on forward, right? I love those victory sleeps. I'm like, oh my God, I worked till like 2 a.m, but fuck it. I was so successful. I accomplished a lot. Now I can knock the hell out and feel good. So I think that for Libra peeps, this is your energy for the next 24 hours. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. If you're not having an overwhelmed day, not your story, and I love that for you. But if you're having a lot going on here, just know that you're going to get through this, okay? You have that strength within you. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate my Libras tuning in. Thanks so much for your love and your support. So we've done the air, the water, the fire. Hopping back on into our earth signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. Let's get it popping here, baby. By the way, Fawn, thanks so much for being a member for over the past 26 freaking months. Appreciate you so much, Fawn. You said, I feel this way after the holidays in general. Understandable, but you know what? It will be something you'll be able to get through nonetheless, right? Thank you for your support, though, Fawn. It really means a lot. Team Taurus, hello. Let's see what's going on. What do we got popping in for the bull gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here for Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for you? All right, my beautiful bull gang. 2 more shuffles incoming, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you, the 5 of Pentacles. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the 2 of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with at this time, Taurus, the 10 of Cups in reverse, and then taking a peek at the outcome for you guys, Star in reverse as well. What's going on here, bull gang? Well, first and foremost, you could be connecting here with an Aquarius, as we have the Star card showing up for you at this time. Now, I feel with the 5 of Pentacles to the 2 of Cups reversed, this is representative of some sort of disconnection. I think you feel disconnected to either somebody or something at this time. And looking at what you're dealing with, 10 of Cups reversed, I'm hearing somebody doesn't even try. So, of course, you're going to be disconnected when somebody's showing you disconnection, right? This is the energy where you're matching somebody's vibe. If you're connecting with somebody within your family sector, your friends, maybe this is your romantic partner, somebody I feel hasn't been trying to be emotionally available for you. I think they've been very emotionally withdrawn, Taurus, and it's like, you know what? I've tried, but I feel like I've gotten nowhere. 5 of Pentacles. I've been feeling like I'm the only one, so in a way, you feel left out in the cold, right? With that 5 of Pents. So considering that somebody here has kind of felt like they've been isolating or maybe pushing you out, it's like maybe I shouldn't keep on trying if they're not willing to work with me, because inevitably, it takes 2 to tango, and I can't be the only one dancing. So Taurians, I feel like for your next 24 hours, Two of Cups reversed here and that Ten of Cups here is about you matching this individual's energy. It's like, if they're not going to be available to me, then maybe I'm not going to be available to them. You know, having a look here at the outcome for you, Star in reverse. Star in reverse here says, maybe this is a situation that isn't meant to be. So I feel like you're not riding out on this person being the person who's written in the stars. I think you're kind of looking at the scenario as it is what it is. Like, this person has free will. If they wanted to be here, they would be. If they wanted to show up, they would. If they wanted to be loving, they'd be loving. It's like, it's a situation where if you wanted to, you would have. But at the end of the day, if you're not showing me that, and if you're not doing it, then you don't. And that's okay. It's like your understanding of this, Taurus. It's like, I'm not going to waste my time. So I get where you're coming from. Remember, if they wanted to, guys, they would have, right? I think that's a very big statement to live by. It's a very important and true one. If somebody wanted to do something, they would have. So I think you're at that point here, Taurus, where you just don't have time to wait anymore. And I think that ultimately for you as well, if the person you're connecting with isn't going to, dance with you, then it takes two to tango, but you're not going to do the tango. That's just what it is. All right, Taurus. So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. You know, even though you may be bothered and potentially even saddened by this too, I think you come from that understanding of like, I know right now this is what's best for me. Like, I can't keep trying to make somebody care or have them show that they care, because if they wanted to, they would have. All right. Understandably so. Taurus, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for coming out here nonetheless. I really appreciate and love you guys. And I hope you have a great rest of your 24 hours. Okay. All right, Bull Gang, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here so far, guys, with our first batch of signs. We'll be hopping into our next batch here shortly. I do want to say, everybody, happy Wednesday. Hope it's been going well for you. I can't believe we're already at midweek. It's kind of odd because Christmas was on Monday, so kind of feels like yesterday was supposed to be Monday, and then today was supposed to be Tuesday, if you will. So it felt odd because it was that extra day of weekend time. But hopefully you guys are doing well, man. I hope you all have been having happy holidays. I can't believe we're about to jump into the new year. It's just a crazy time at this time of the year. So either way, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thanks for those who still came out. I know it's a little bit later than usual. I mean, hell, I used to do daily readings when I first started at like 3 a.m. So, I used to do that a lot. I would have like no schedule, right? For years, my daily readings were always strictly 3 p.m., but my schedule just can't fit that anymore. But back in the day when I first started, I remember I'd go live at like 11 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 3 in the morning. It wouldn't matter. You'd catch me at all hours of the night. So always very interesting, Fawn said, I can't believe the year's almost over. Me neither, dude. Me neither. It's insane. 2023 was like probably the fastest year I feel like I've had in a long time. Like, I feel like it's only been 6 months into 2023 and like we're about to fucking close it, which is insane. Absolutely insane. You got new slippers, Juanita? That's what's up. Very cool. Very cool. I got a couple things for Christmas. I got some hoodies for Christmas, which are dope. I have some earrings coming in, I think, soon. I think they were like a little bit late, like they were an after Christmas shipment. So I'm excited about them because I never wear like hoops or anything. They're kind of like the huggy men hoops or whatever, because I don't know why studs are like irritating the fuck out of my ears. So I haven't been wearing my earrings because of it. So that's kind of exciting. New style. New year, new me. But that's interesting. So I'm waiting on that. But Christmas was good. I was happy. I got this little light that you guys see over here. I could turn it off. And then there's no light, but I turn it on. Poof, we're back. So really cool stuff, I'm happy with what I got for Christmas. I hope you guys got some cool stuff too, man. For sure, for sure. Let's do the time warp again. Very happy Mondays. Maybe, right? Yola said, thank you, Aunt. You're greatly appreciated. For sure. Thank you so much. You're appreciated too. That's absolutely awesome, Fawn. You got a raccoon onesie from your daughter. That's cute. I only wore my Stitch onesie for Halloween, but I think I have to wear it again at some point or another. I feel like one lazy Friday for a weekend read, you guys might see me in my Stitch onesie. Just throwing that out there. You might, man. You might. Nice, Juanita. That's nice. For sure, for sure. Very happy Mondays 2023, fastest year ever, literally. I'm hoping 2024 is going to be like not as quick, like a little bit slower, right? It'd be nice to slow down the pace a bit. I feel like life's been moving too quickly. But me, I'm relatively younger. I'm 24 years old, but like it's weird because like I graduated at 17 and I'm 24 now, but it still feels like I just got out of high school and I'm only I'm 24, like it's been a couple years, right? So it's odd. It's like ever since I graduated high school, that was it, man. It was like life just sped the fuck up. It was insane. It was insane. Amanda G said, I don't know if you've been missing in action or if I have it. I'm excited to see you. I've been here, but thanks for coming in. Anyways, I appreciate that. My schedule's kind of been all over the place lately with me posting videos and work in general because my outside life has just been so busy. I also, you know, live with my girlfriend, so like I have to kind of like go with her schedule as well when it comes to her going to work and different things of that nature. So it's kind of like I have a not so solid schedule all the time. Hopefully that changes in the future. So I'm all over the place all the time, you know, but I still do my best to pop out here as much as I can. Regardless though, yeah, we here, baby, we here. Hey, what's up, Hopeful? How's it hanging? Your son got like a demon dog? Interesting. 2023 was a Ferrari in the fast lane? For sure, dude. For sure. Heather said, we hitting the Taco Wednesday currently. Yo, that's what it feels like, right? It ain't the Taco Tuesday. It's the Taco Wednesday. Kevin said, I can't wait till you start using the zoom effect. Here's the zoom effect. We got to use the zoom effect when it's dramatic, though. So, like, let's say I'm doing a reading for Scorpio, and I'm like, you guys got to stop. You know, we'll get extra dramatic with it. Or when we're saying funny stuff, I guess. I always forget that I have the zoom effect. Like, hello, hello. I don't know why I forget that I have it, but I have it. So I got to use it, man. I really do. Brittany, what up? You said you're doing amazing in all ways. You're showing up. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate hearing that. Thank you so much. Jocelyn said, you're our on-call therapist aunt. Love that. That's an interesting way to put it. Brittany said, love your readings. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate that. Much love to you. All right, guys, let's get back into it, though, because it's getting late in this mofo, and I got videos to edit, unfortunately. Not trying to rush y'all, but you know what? It's like it was nice to get the extra sleep this morning, but I was like, man, it was so hard just to go to bed last night. Because for me, as a Cancer sun and Cancer rising, anytime it's a full moon, I can't sleep for some reason. And it was even like 5 in the morning at one point. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to bed. Let me take my girlfriend to work. Then I knocked out. So it's been a long day, you know, but let's get back into it, though. And we'll see what we got going on. So hopping back on into our lovely and amazing fire signs, right? Is it the fire? Yeah, Ramtham went first, if I'm not mistaken. So hopping back into our fire, let's have a look here at the Leo gang. What's popping in here, baby? Messages coming in here for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Leo in the next 24 hours? Hey, what's going on, Jody? Hey from Australia. Happy birthday to you. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Jody. I hope you have a great one. Thanks so much for stopping on by. What do we got going on here for Leo in the next 24 hours? Leo. One more shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, okay? Overall energy for Leo is the Magician. I like that. You could be connecting here possibly with a Virgo for a few of you. Coming into your current energy, Ace of Swords in reverse. Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with. You got a 9 of Pentacles. Looking at the outcome for the Leo gang is going to be the Ace of Cups in the reverse position as well. So let's see what we got going on here for our lovely Lion gang. Now you do start out here with the Magician card. You also pair that Magician with the Ace of Swords reverse. So this is representative, I feel, of noticing that maybe clarity hasn't been what's showing up, but I feel like you're recognizing in order to get the clarity, I have to show up and do the work, right? If I want to see a clear path, I need to kind of show up for a path to reveal itself to me. A lot of people sometimes will let life pass them by without recognizing that you gotta go with life as well. If you don't keep up with life, life's gonna pass you by. And Leos, I feel like for your next 24 hours, it's like, you know what? I haven't felt a clear sense of direction in a while, but I need to figure it out. You know, I tell people to go with the flow. Going with the flow is okay, because you're still going with the flow of life. But when you kind of just sit there waiting for something to happen, stagnating yourself, you're gonna find yourself in a space where it feels like life's passing you by, and it's not going to feel great. So I think that your next 24 hours is about showing back up into your life. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know directly where everything is going. However, you have to be willing to explore, to be open to new opportunities, to give things chances, to have new experiences so that you're keeping up with the flow of life. And however, inevitably throughout that flow, you align to your next destination. So I think for you, in the next 24 hours, 9 of Pentacles, you're getting ready here to step back up and reconnect. It's like, okay, I'm tired of life passing me by. I'm ready here to get reconnected again. I'm ready here to be open to shit. You know, maybe I was like lost and I didn't know where my career is going, but fuck it. Let's just have different experiences and different careers. Let's apply to different places. Let's try something new. With love, maybe I didn't feel like, you know, I knew where my love life was going, or maybe you went through an intense breakup and you kind of took a break in life, but it's like at the end of the day, life goes on. Let me go see my friends. Let me go show up in work. Let me go show up in my family. Let me go show up and just, you know, live life and have that experience. So looking at the outcome for you, Ace of Cups reverse, you know, I think that you're noticing when you kind of put life on pause, it did make you feel a little bit more unfulfilled than maybe not being where you want to be. You know, it's better to be in a space where you're striving to live a life you desire rather than saying, well, hopefully the life I desire just comes to me. You know, it's better to live a life where you're striving for that rather than live a life where you're hoping for that, you know? So I think you guys are getting remotivated in a way in your next 24 hours, and you're ready here to show up. That's all you got to do in life, guys. Magician. If you can show up, you can do the rest. All right, Leos, I love you. I hope that message resonates well. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here first and foremost with our fire. We're going to hop back on into our water and see what we got going on. So jumping into water signs, let's see what we got in store here for the Pisces team fish in the next 24 hours. Messages coming in here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the fish? Messages coming in here for Team Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Fish, we're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on for Team Pisces. Overall energy for you, Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. For the current energy, we got here the Knight of Pence in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, Pisces. Three of Swords in the upright. Taking a look here at the outcome for you, we got here the Hangman in the reverse position as well. So Piscean, for your next 24, let's go ahead here and talk about it. First things first, I mean, you begin here with a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is naturally representative of either being incredibly blunt and cutthroat in communication, or it could be clear communication as well. Let's take a look at its pairing here. We pair this Queen of Swords with the Knight of Pence in reverse. So Knight of Pentacles reverse represents here putting something to a halt. I feel like this is about deciding to either cut a situation off or be clear that something needs to stop. I think it's more of that direction for you. So Pisceans, you could be communicating to somebody you're dealing with, whether it's a friend, a romantic partner, whether it's a family member, somebody you work with, but I think that you're having this clear sense of communication. Something has to stop in the next 24 hours. You need to separate yourself from a person or either separate yourself from a situation, because looking at what it is you're dealing with, Three of Swords, that's the energy of separation. And looking at the outcome here, Hangman reversed, this is the time of letting go. So Pisceans, I feel like your next 24 hour here is about letting go of someone or something. Something had to stop. It could have been a relationship, a connection. It could have been maybe something going on the down low. I don't know what's happening with Pisces or what you're up to. But I feel like there's just something here where it's like, I needed it to stop. I didn't want this to progress and grow. I feel like I needed to separate myself from a person, place, or thing. And it could be work related, etc. So you're going to be speaking your truth here. I don't think you want something to remain to continue, and you have to put that to a halt here, and it has to be said in a manner that I feel is very clear, because there has to be some sort of participating party. The participating party could just be a job. It doesn't have to be another person, but it's like, I needed this to be crystal clear to someone or something that I no longer want to participate in this going forward. Okay? Very interesting. I'm not going to pry on whatever your situation is. That's personal to you, but the gist of it here is that, okay? So take that if it resonates, Pisces, leave it if it doesn't, but you know what? You always got to do what you genuinely feel is best for you, and if you don't feel like you want to continue to participate in something, why should you have to, you know? So, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for coming on in. Shout out to the fish, okay? All right, baby. So, we did our water. We did our fire. Let's get on into our air signs, baby. For the air sign peeps, we're going to hop on in to Team Gemini. Let's see what we got going on. Gemini, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be in store here, please, for our zodiac sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Gemini, we're going to get ourselves about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Gemini, overall energy for you is a 9 of Swords in reverse. You might be connecting here possibly with an air sign, fellow Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. For the current energy, we have here the 4 of Swords. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the 5 of Cups. And then looking at the outcome, Gemini, is going to be the 6 of Wands in the reverse position as well. So, Team Gems, I feel like you're definitely letting go of some stress here in a situation. 9 of Swords in the reverse position. This is representative of not really feeling very stressed out or not really feeling very upset about something anymore. So I feel like you're moving past something, Gems. I think that ultimately all you needed was a break with the 4 of Swords. You know, looking at what you were dealing with, 5 of Cups. I think you dealt with a situation that definitely saddened you, but your next 24 hours is like, I needed space for a while. So I actually feel like your next 24 hours is about coming out of that hibernation period, coming out of that space of needing space. You know, you took time away from someone, maybe somebody bothered you, upset you, hurt you, but you're coming back out now where you're feeling a lot better. I do think, though, that you're proceeding with caution, and I hear that with the 6 of Wands in reverse. I'm proceeding with caution because moving forward, I feel like you're choosing to not give somebody energy, attention. You're choosing to kind of move forward without really continuing to invest in them. So if somebody here has hurt you, you took the time to recuperate, but I feel like, however, you can forgive, but you won't forget. You don't intend on going forward with a person or a situation if there was any sort of negative intentions or any sort of harmful ramifications that happened in the situation entirely. So Geminis, you guys are moving on without someone. That's the gist of it. You feel better now. You took the time to kind of heal and really work through that situation and how it affected you. But you know 100% this is not where I want to continue going forward. So you're going to move forward. You're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward here, Team Gemini. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in here nonetheless. The first thing that I want to mention that I'm happy to see, at least Gemini, is that 9 of Swords in reverse, because you're not dealing with that stress, that anxiety, or, you know, continuously feeling upset at this point. It's like you're starting to move past something. So I'm happy to see you in a bit of better spirits as you took this time. Okay. All right, Geminis, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we've touched base here with the air, the water, the fire. We're getting on into our earth signs in just a moment. Jocelyn said, thank you all for being here. I also appreciate the ones helping during the live. Please continue to smash that like button for our beloved aunt. Thank you, Jocelyn. I appreciate that. And for real, thank you everybody who does help out in the live streams. You know, it's not something that's required of anybody to do, but for those of you that do it so willingly, thank you so much for, you know, your kindness. I'm trying to think of the right word, I guess. Maybe willingly wasn't the right word. I don't know. But I appreciate it. Thank you guys just for being kind in general to do that. You know, it's not something you necessarily have to do. So thank you for going out of your way. I appreciate your kindness, guys. Okay. Inspired Faith said spot on for this Gemini. Better spirits. Love to hear that for you. That's awesome. All right, everybody. Earth sign time. Let's get on into it. Let's see what's popping in here for the birthday peeps. Team Capricorn. Okay. Wishing my Capricorn peeps a happy birthday. Hope it's been a marvelous season so far, and let's see what we got going on here, baby. Message is showing up for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store here, please, for our zodiac sign of Capricorn in the next 24 hours? What's going on here for you, Team Capricorn? We're getting one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up. You guys actually came through here pretty quick, so let's see what's going on here for Cappy. Overall energy, 7 of Wands. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got the Fool card in the upright, what you're dealing with. 10 of Wands in reverse. Taking a look here at the outcome, Team Capricorn is going to be the Queen of Wands in the upright position as well. So let's have a look at you and see what's going on. First things first, I want to mention we got a 7 of Wands here, pairing that 7 of Wands with a Fool card. So I want to say for Capricorn's next 24, 7 of Wands here, Fool card here, I definitely think you're restricting yourself and you're heading in a different direction. I'm almost getting the imagery here, Capricorn, of like you locking a door and then going out another door and just leaving the room entirely. Very interesting. So this is kind of representative to me of you are letting go of a cycle and you're heading in a different direction. That's the best way I can piece it together in terms of that visualization. Yeah, looking at what you're dealing with, 10 of Wands reversed, you're leaving something behind you. You're letting go. And with the outcome here being the Queen of Wands, you're feeling re-empowered to visit a new direction. Here's the thing though, Capricorn, I feel like the new direction you're heading into though is a direction you actually know that you're heading into. It's a direction you want to head into because you've planned it out. So if you're leaving behind a person, you know where you're going next. If you're leaving behind a job, you know where you're headed next. You have your new path in front of you. So that's why you don't mind locking and shutting that one door as you open this brand new door, because you know exactly where you're headed and you feel so confident, rejuvenated, renewed for this brand new experience. So I like it, guys, honestly. It's a really good fiery energy. You got a lot of fire energy here in general, but it's this sense of excitement and wonder and enjoyment and pleasure, taking pleasure in knowing that you're heading in a direction you have signed up for, something you've wanted to do going forward. So Capricorns, definitely take that if it resonates. It could be like, once again, you know, I'm so happy I get to lock the door on this old job and close out the cycle, and I'm ready here to go forward into this new job I've had lined up for me. Maybe this is about something personal to you within yourself. I'm so glad to let go of that old way of thinking. Lock that shit up, let that cycle go, because right now I know that this is what I'm going to do going forward when I want to how do I place this, Capricorn? It's like, going forward, I know how I want to think. I know the type of energy I want to bring to the table, X, Y, and Z. So it could be something personal. It could be about leaving a person behind. It could be about leaving a job behind or anything of that nature, but you know exactly what you want now, and it feels so exciting to step into that new place. So Capricorns, that's a lovely reading. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for coming out nonetheless. I really appreciate you. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, everybody, with our second batch of zodiacs. So thank you, by the way, Capricorn, for tuning in. Do have a great rest of your next 24 hours. But we'll be hopping on into our last and final batch here shortly. Do want to say, for the 118 peeps in the chat, if you can drop a like, that'd be sweet. Thank you all so much for coming on out. Hope you're enjoying your time here today. Thanks for hanging out and spending some time with me, everybody. Thank you all so much. Yola said, you have a great soul fam, man. Thank you. I indeed do. Shout out to my soul fam, man. I've always loved and appreciated you guys over the years. Honestly, ever since we started, I was like in disbelief for a long time. I was like, I can't believe there are this many people that could resonate with who I am, but could also be so different and be so complex and be so beautiful. It's just, I can't even conceptualize how much I care about the soul fam, if that makes sense, but just also how grateful I am for the soul family that I've had over the years, and the new people that have came, or the people who have recently came. Like, you guys are appreciated all along the way, whether you've been here from literally day one, or you've been here up till currently, or somewhere in between or in the middle. You know, I'm happy to have you, man. Really am. Really freaking am. You know, especially all the new people that came around, especially during 2020 when we were dealing with the pandemic. You know, that was a time and space when a lot of people came through. You know, everybody was at home and we met so many more new soul members. It was just a crazy time. So it's been a crazy almost 6 years, which I still can't believe it. It boggles my freaking mind, you know? Boggles my mind. What's going on, Jillybean? I like your name. You said, I was gifted this membership, but it doesn't say from who, but I wanted to say thank you. If I'm not mistaken, that would be from Heather Ann. But regardless, though, shout out to you and happy that you have the membership. It's awesome. Heather Ann said, love that Cappy read, 10 times spot on. Happy to resonate with you, Heather Ann. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Juanita's review. I appreciate that. Glad to be one of your favorite YouTube channels for sure. Don't mind me, guys. I got to get some seltzer in. The problem is I hate drinking seltzer and going live and doing work because it makes me burp like a motherfucker. So I don't know how people can drink soda when they're doing a podcast or a live stream, or people who can drink anything carbonated, because that's it, dude. I'm singing the symphony and it's not a fun time. So yeah, just throwing that out there. I won't be actually burping like a pig, but I'll make sure that I hide it from you guys. But either way, seltzer to me is addicting. I don't know why, but it's addicting. Yes, up next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius. We'll be getting on into it soon. Very Happy Money said, new cycles for Cappies. Abso-freaking-lutely. Capricorns are the goat, man. Jocelyn said 111, great manifesting number. Indeed, indeed. Raven said, yes, 100%. When you're true to yourself, your tribe full of life shows up for you, or full of life shows up for you, for sure. Yeah, it's really, really interesting because like everything came together at 18 for me when I like fully transformed. And as I started to come into who I was and came into my truth, that's exactly when everything manifested and everything showed up for me, which was so insane, you know? Hey, what's going on, Kenya? Aunt, we love and appreciate you. Great things for all of 2024. Love that. Thank you so much, Kenya. Juanita said it's okay. That's how we know you're human. I know. I don't know. I'm weird with that kind of stuff. You're a Sag moon, Jamie? That's what's up. So is my partner. My girlfriend's a Sagittarius moon too. And I was like, I see that Sagittarius in her a lot. You know, that Sagittarius comes out when she's having her like wild child moments. And I'm like, oh my God, there's that Sag moon. You know? You could see it, man. You could see people's different aspects of their chart play out a lot. It's so funny. For example, like my mother is Capricorn sun, but I could see her Scorpio rising a lot too. And it's very interesting because your rising reflects your personality. Your sun's more of your soul, right? Your moon sign's more of your emotions. Your Venus sign's more of how you love. But when you are showing and reflecting your personality, that's always your rising sign. So I'm like, yeah, my mom's a Capricorn, but I see that Scorpionic energy in you, man. I do. And for me, I have that Cancerian sun, but also for personality purposes, I reflect as Cancer rising. So you can see the Cancerian aspects of me. But funnily enough, a lot of people see like Gemini or more air sign qualities in me. My chart's actually more fire dominant than anything over water. But a lot of people have always asked me, they're like, people have thought I was a Virgo. People have thought I was a Pisces. People have thought I was an Aries. A lot of people think I'm an Aries. But yeah. Cancer sun and Cancer rising. Lots of people too think I'm a Gemini as well. So very interesting. You can always see other aspects of people's chart in how they show up, you know? But nonetheless, let's get into our last and final batch. We're going back into our fire signs. We've touched base with the Leo. We did the Ram fam. Let's have a look here at the Saggy. What's going on here, team Sagittarius? For your next 24. Message is coming in for Saggy, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac signs of Sagittarius in the next 24 hours? What is going on here for you? All right, team Sagittarius, what's happening? What's crack-a-lacking? And what's popping? Overall energy for you is going to be the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You might be dealing with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Devil in reverse. What it is you're dealing with. We got here the Death in the upright. Having a look here at the outcome, team Saggy. Ace of Cups in reverse as well. So let's take a look at this information for you and see what we got going on. Now, first and foremost, you begin here with an Eight of Pence in reversed, and you pair that here with the Devil. Devil in reverse. By the way, this is Capricorn energy. This is Scorpionic energy. You might be dealing with either or, but I feel like for you guys, you're choosing here to no longer put work into letting go of a situation, because I think that it's not even about putting work into letting go. It's like, I don't want to keep breathing life into something that's been over and done with. Does that make sense? Because there's a difference, right? There's a difference about working on letting go of something, and then there's a difference in between beating a dead horse, to put it bluntly, for Sagittarians. And you're like, yeah, maybe I am beating a dead horse and it's not worth it. Like, I don't want to keep breathing life into a situation that has been done and over with. So with that being said, it's got to end. Death card, you know? So you're being really blunt with yourself, really honest with yourself in the next 24 hours about something. I'm not sure if you've been trying to rebreathe life into like an ex situation or something that happened between you and another person, whatever the case may be, right? I don't know your life, I don't know the specifics, but I think that for you guys, it's like beating a dead horse just isn't necessarily worth it to me, but you're acknowledging that could be what's necessarily happening, you know? So it's like, something's been done and over with for a while. I need it to be that way. I don't want to breathe life back into it. So it's time for that official ending with the Death card. And having a look here at the outcome for you, Ace of Cups reverse, it's like, it's not fulfilling to me to try to keep on keeping something alive or to keep on breathing energy into something. It hasn't been fulfilling. Instead, it's been quite the opposite, you know? I felt more miserable trying to, you know, say that I still need to move on from this, or, you know, I still need clarity from that, when it's like, the truth is I don't. I have moved forward, you know? Here's the thing, guys. You ever seen a person who's constantly like, well, I can't let go because, like, I still need clarity on this? And it's like, what do you mean you need clarity? The clarity was always there. For example, let's talk about a breakup. A lot of people always tend to feel like they need the clarity from the person they're dealing with, even though the breakup's already occurred. What is actually the clarity? The clarity was the moment the breakup happened. You had that clear sense of being to say, hey, this person says I'm moving on and that they're letting go, and I should too. The clarity is the moment a breakup happened, right? For an example. But a lot of people will sit there and say, well, I need to hear it from them, that like they're truly over me, or in a couple months I need to check in with them, and maybe things have changed, maybe they want to come back. But it's like you're searching for this clarity that isn't necessarily there. It got crystal clear the moment that breakup was there, you know? So I feel here for you, Sag. You're in that energy where it's like, I can't keep breathing life back into something. It has been over and done with for a while, and I don't want to keep myself in this stagnated position. So a very honest heart-to-heart conversation. Do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Sag, I appreciate you showing up here nonetheless. Thank you guys for coming out, and have a great rest of your day, baby, okay? All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out to Team Saggy. So we've touched base here, guys, with our fire. We're going to jump on into our water signs now. Rolling into the water, let's take a peek here at the Cancer and see what's going on, baby. Cancer, how you feeling after your full moon? For me, I know I'm tired as hell. I was exhausted and could not sleep last night. So Cancers, hopefully you guys got a little bit of better sleep than me. But in terms of emotions though, nothing too crazy. Nothing that I could recall. I actually feel like I've been feeling quite emotionally balanced, so let me know how you guys felt in the comment section below with your full moon coming into play. Nonetheless though, what's going on here for Cancer, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for your next 24 hours. What information do we got here for our Cancer gang? We're going to get one more shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming into your current energy. We have here the 10 of Swords, what you're dealing with, Cancerian. We got a 2 of Cups looking at the outcome for you. We have here a 9 of Wands. Cancer, I'm kind of getting the sense here for you that this is about you guys no longer trying to work too dang hard in a situation. I think you're coming to the realization that you've been working too hard or trying too hard with something, and it's like, that's got to stop, you know? I think that you want something to come a little bit more naturally, guys. And keep in mind, the more that you kind of give things in life the space to happen and unfold more naturally, the more organic it feels, you know? When something feels forced, you can tell, you can feel it, but when something's really organic and natural, it's much more pleasant. So Cancerians, whether you're dealing with this energy where it's like, okay, I'm just working 24/7, super duper hard in this relationship, it's like, you know what, maybe I should take a step back. Maybe trying to work this too hard is actually working against me rather than working for me. Maybe it would be more organic and more comfortable if I took a step back and kind of just let things play out the way they needed to. Maybe the same thing is happening in business or something. Maybe you guys have a business and it's like, you know what? I've been going crazy. I've been working so hard. I've been doing a bajillion things. And at the end of the day, it's like the harder I've been working, the more I haven't been feeling like this is organic or natural or right for me. So maybe I got to take a step back and kind of do what I need to do, but not overdo it too much. And it would feel like there's more organic energy and organic growth. So I think like the key essentially, Cancer, is you become disconnected from something because of how much energy you're putting into it. Whereas I feel like less is more, and you're going to realize that too. It's like less is more. And also by doing less, here comes in the reconnection with the 2 of Cups. So looking at the outcome here, 9 of Wands, you've been feeling pretty disconnected from someone or something, but I think that's due to the nature of putting in too much energy. Doing less here, I feel, is more. And for you guys, that's the key back to reconnection. Don't try too hard. Let something come naturally. Let something be organic, and you'll feel it. You'll see and notice the difference, and I definitely feel like you'll have more success in this situation as well. So take that if it applies. Leave it if it doesn't, Cancer, but definitely, you know, something, you know, to say here for sure. I think this is definitely something for someone out there, because I've been here before too. Like, I've been in that energy where I would try and try and try, and then the moment I kind of eased up on trying so hard and putting in so much energy, it actually organically and naturally grew, whatever it was. You know, for me in that case, it was a relationship, but for others of you, it should apply the same way, okay? So Cancers, if it resonates, cool. If not, no worries, but thanks for coming out nonetheless, baby, all right? All right, Team Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the water, we did the fire, getting on in here to our air signs. Let's take a look here at Team Aquarius and see what we got going on. What do we got showing up here for Aqua, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for Team Aquarius in the next 24 hours? What's going on here, Aqua? One more shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Overall energy for you is going to be the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, Six of Cups, what you're dealing with here, Ten of Cups in reversed. Looking at the outcome, Aquarius, Seven of Swords. Felt a little something interesting as I was pulling your energy. You got a Four of Pentacles reverse and a Six of Cups here in the upright position. It's hard because I feel like you're trying to let go of the past, but you're noticing that with what you're dealing with here, Ten of Cups reversed, not only is it difficult to let go of the past, but it's difficult to let go of the memories that are associated with it, because there's some good ones that are up there too. Right, Aquarius? You're dealing with a situation where it's like, I want to let go and leave someone or something in the past, but it's tough because as much as there are cons, there's pros. As much as there are negative memories, there's positive ones too. There's beautiful ones too. And what I would say here is that the key is that you can appreciate the beautiful memories for what they were and always remember them with a smile for what they were, but acknowledge that maybe the cons are outweighing the pros right here in the present time, in the now, and recognize that maybe it's better to leave something behind, even if there was great times and great energy, you know? But it's one of those things where it's like, appreciate the good stuff for what it was, but look at the reality of the situation anyhow with where it is now. You know, looking at the outcome, Aquarius, Seven of Swords, it's like, I don't want to hurt myself by sticking around or being involved with someone because at one point of time things were great and fantastic, but maybe right now it's not. And I don't want to hold out or ride out on hope that things can change and be what they used to be with that Seven of Swords, which is super important too, right? I feel like I've mentioned this a couple times on the channel, but I feel like Aquarians, maybe you're hoping that a version of who somebody used to be would be who they would become again. And the truth is that they are who they are now, and it has to be accepted for who they are now. So it's like, appreciate the memories for what they were, but look at the reality of this individual now. And if they're not that same person, they're not that same person. And if you don't resonate with them, you do not resonate with them. Therefore, don't hold out on hope, hoping that they will become that person again, because that's only going to put you in a hard position. And that's only going to put you in a place where you're going to feel, you know, maybe not so happy with the results when they don't become that person again. So definitely something to think about. It's not easy by any means necessary, being in the process of letting go, but take a look at who's showing up right in front of you today. Is this person the person that you long for, or are they somebody completely different, right? It's definitely something to keep in mind here, Team Aquarius. So do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Aqua, thanks for coming out here so much nonetheless. Really appreciate you, and do have a good rest of your next 24. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out Team Aquarius, okay? All right, baby. So we've done our Aqua, so we finished up all of our air, water, and fire. We're going to be moving on into our Earth sign shortly, and the last zodiac here for the daily read is going to be Team Virgo, so do bear with me, guys. You'll be coming up shortly, okay? All right, everybody. By the way, for all the peeps in the chat, if you can drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a great day here so far, or a great evening so far. Thanks for coming on out, guys. Really, really appreciate you. Hey, what's going on, Queen Stylist? You said just in for the first time ever, Aquarius Sun. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying your time here today. Thanks so much for stopping by. All right, everybody. Last zodiac sign of the daily read. Getting a little bit tired over here, but that's okay. Let's have a look here at our Virgo and see what we got going on. Message is coming in here for Team Virgo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going on here for you? Team Virgo, 2 more shuffles, and we shall see what's up. What do we got going on here for our Virgo gang? Let's go ahead here and have a look, guys. Starting out with the overall energy, what do we got? We got here the Queen of Cups. Taking a look here at the current energy, we do have here the Eight of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with. Sun in reverse, looking at the outcome, Virgo. Five of Pentacles. What is going on? Let's go ahead and take a look here, man, and see what's up. Virgo, Queen of Cups here. Eight of Swords in reverse. I think you're trying to take something off your mind, okay, in your next 24 hours. You're trying to take something off your mind, someone off your mind, but when you look at what it is you're dealing with, sun reversed, the thought of that, I feel, in a way makes you unhappy. Because it's somebody who means something to you. Or it's a situation that means something to you. But it's the realization, Virgo, that regardless, life goes on. Because I feel like this situation is no longer in resonance with you. Looking at the outcome, Five of Pentacles means there's a lack. So if you're dealing with somebody, maybe you're missing somebody. If you are in a period of time where you're trying to forget about a person, you might be missing that person very extra. If you're trying to forget about a situation that happened or occurred, you might be missing a situation that happened previously. You know, this is the energy of like things shifted and things changed. And it feels weird that it's changed because I feel like maybe what's no longer around, Virgo, is something you were very used to. So if it was a person, you were very used to that person. If it was a job, same thing applies. So it applies the same way to any area of life, but it's like I was so used to something and this change is very different. And I think right now you're not particularly happy with the change. It's a bit of a melancholy feeling because you are trying to move on, but it's like hard to see the positive aspect of this change happening. But the truth is, guys, is that I always feel like the universe is preparing us for something better. I always feel that when one thing changes or ends or isn't around, it wasn't meant to be there forever. There's a lot of temporary experiences that we're going to go through within this world. We're going to have temporary people in our lives romantically, temporary people in companionship and friendship, maybe even temporary as well when it comes to our work situations and our dedicated careers. Not everything lasts forever. The truth is that this entire physical being that we're currently that our soul is currently placed in doesn't last forever either. We are all temporary. So with that being said, no situation may last forever, and nothing but what we have is an accumulation of experiences within this lifetime. So with that being said, when one experience may fade, there's always another beautiful one getting ready to bloom, but you may not see that experience yet. You have to be led to that experience first. And in order to be led to new experiences, we must be open to new experiences as well. So Virgos, I think that right now, the change may be hitting you hard. It may be uncomfortable. You may be missing something. And that's totally understandable. And do take your time to heal, seriously. Do take your time to heal. Do take your time to rest. Do take your time to rejuvenate. This is not something you need to rush by any means necessary. But in due time, I hope that you reopen yourself back up because there is something that wants to blossom. There is something that wants to bloom. There is something new that wants to manifest itself in your life, but you have to be open to that and ready for that to happen. So, of course, Virgo, take your time right now whilst you may need it. But moving forward, if you remain open, you'll get to see what that new beautiful thing blooms into, and it could be a very wonderful flower. Point blank period, okay? Very emotional reading, guys. I was feeling your vibes here. I was like, oh gosh, we're getting deep, we're getting in there. But either way though, guys, this is a situation where right now you may not be able to see the beautiful things that are coming, but just note that the beautiful things are there. It might not happen tomorrow, but it will happen inevitably. All right, Virgos, I love you. Hang in there. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Virgo, do have a great rest of your day, okay? All right, baby. With that all being said, shout out Team Virgo. Thanks for stopping by. All right. And also with that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed today's daily video. Thanks for stopping on by. Of course, if you're new here and you enjoyed this video and you enjoy the channel in general, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. For those of you that are here in general, if you liked today's video, hit that like button. It helps out a lot here on the channel. So I would really appreciate that so much. Of course, thank you to everybody whoever sends in donations. Thank you to members, and thank you as well to all the moderators in the chat. I appreciate everybody's hard work and I appreciate everybody's kindness. So thank you guys for always making this community the best community that it could be. I really appreciate it so much and I love you guys so much for that. So thanks, okay? Anyhow, I do want to mention if you guys, as always, are interested in personal reads, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below. If you want to book a reading with me, feel free to. I'd be happy to connect with you and do a reading with you, okay? But either way, guys, I am drained. So I'm probably going to go rest and rejuvenate and end up knocking out hopefully nice and early tonight. So I hope you guys have some great rest here tonight too. And you guys have a great rest of your evening as well, okay? All right, everybody, I love you so much. Take care. Have yourselves a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, everybody. Peace. Take care, y'all.
Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.